Hello there and welcome to Awesome Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Prentice. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 30.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. And give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can.
It's a fake. Direct snap to the up man. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Chris, you got to wonder if the coaches knew they're going to fake this the first chance they got, or if this was an impulse decision by the head coach. Either way, it worked out great.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Get some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A horrible field position to start the drive, Kirk, but they just march right. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. On the ground, it's James. enough for a first down at the 37.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Oregon offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the play coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw. The catch is made.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Or it's snapped to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Trying to find room. It's Young.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Grab near the sticks. It's They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. QB to the tight end for a completion. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage. And
he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
Looking to scramble. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the 2nd half.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Prentice. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. The back's got it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's McClellan. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Moore. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. A new set of downs after that completion. And the single back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up an important third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And you wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That's caught. It's Roberts. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Offense facing fourth down.
The Ducks will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Receiver in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big.
Going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Timeout run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. It's Law. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. We'll begin the fourth quarter with a field goal try here. And the first play of the final quarter will be a field goal attempt. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Quick throw to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Dropping back. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they catch him? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Alabama. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out. It's Hill. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're
testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Prentice. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, tied. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
14.
Bringing it out. It's Hill. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Bringing pressure.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the Big Wolf. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good.
The kick is good.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
52, Oregon, 21.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner is brought down.
Down at the 15, and the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Pitch to the back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
On the run here, taking a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40 steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And
pass hauled in inside the 15. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass. It's Moore. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
And they hand it off to the back. Get some space around the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.